First ever video podcast while driving. So guys, I'm not going to look at you a lot because I'm driving. Because that's stupid. That's not smart. I drive home from work. It takes me about an hour and a half. Today's a Saturday, so it's an hour and a half. Driving home is normally a little bit worse because of school during the week, but Saturdays are usually good. So I wanted to talk about something that I heard. It's called quiet quitting. So it makes me think, like, who came up with this? Who came up with quiet quitting? And I looked it up, and obviously you're going to get a few different things and people that started it, an engineer that started it. But the gist of it is you're going to work. You go in at the time you're scheduled to go in, that's when you start, and you leave at the time you're supposed to leave, the time that you check out, 5 o'clock, 5:30, typical career, typical job, and you do nothing more and nothing less. And it is supposed to be done, you do that to enhance your quality of life so you're not stressing out about work. Okay, I get that. First off, I feel like it was created to piss people off that work hard, that are go-getters. That's what it seems like it was created. It seems like a political grab, trying to piss off a political party, an extreme political party, and piss off another political party by the extreme doing it, which is typically how it goes in the political world. So, hence why I'm doing this podcast. So it's pretty strange because it feels like it was created to piss people off. But let's go into quiet quitting. Never mind why it was created. It basically sounds like, aside from the definition, okay, quiet quitting. It's like you're quitting a job, but you're not telling anybody. Like you stop showing up. That's what I think. When I heard it, I'm thinking, hey, this fucking guy has no balls, or girl has no guts, and they're just quitting their job. They're leaving on bad terms. And granted, a million different situations. The boss is a piece of crap, probably deserved it, whatever, okay? But you're leaving and you're not telling anybody and you're just quitting. That's what it sounds like, right? That makes the most sense, but no, it doesn't have to make sense. Quiet quitting they make it into a good thing. They use shitty words to be a good thing, or a shitty word, because quiet isn't a bad thing. Sometimes it is, but quitting is a bad thing. Quitting is not good in any sense of the term. So, quiet quitting. So you took a word and you're changing the meaning of it, because it means just doing what you're supposed to do and leaving when you're supposed to leave, and not doing any more or any less. But that's basically why don't you just call it doing the bare minimum? Because the people that are go-getters, if these people that were the heads of companies, I mean, I hate to say his name, but Bill Gates, because he's a weirdo, but you got Elon Musk. I like Elon Musk. A lot of people do. You think that guy ever fucking quiet quit in his life? You know? You think that guy did the bare minimum? No, that guy's changing the world. Okay? If there was quiet quitters, I'm not using that word. If there was people doing the bare minimum, do you think that we would get anywhere in this world? And I guess, you know, if you're doing a job that has no meaning, or I mean, but if you want to get ahead, don't you want to stand out? Don't you want to stand out in your career or job and get better and be better than the next guy and get ahead? I don't know. It's a different mentality. It strikes me a little bit weird because you're taking a phrase, called quiet quitting, and you're putting a different meaning on the words. It's basically doing the bare minimum. Change the fucking phrase. Change the phrase, okay? You can't put a phrase on a lifestyle change. You can't put quiet quitting on someone who wants a better quality of life because work is stressing them out. And when I looked up a definition of this, it's basically people that are getting stressed out of work, stressed out from work. They don't want to go in early to do a job that they don't like, and they don't want to leave late to do a job that they don't like, and they don't want to do extra for a boss that they don't like. So don't call it quiet quitting. That's a stupid phrase. It really is. Call it doing the bare minimum for a job you don't like. Makes more sense, doesn't it? I don't know. To me, quiet quitting. I don't like this job. I'm just not gonna show up anymore. That's what it sounds like to me. Whatever you guys think, hey, that's you, but I think the majority of the world thinks the same way. And yeah, you can do the bare minimum at your job, and that's fine. But you're not gonna be the best in your field if you believe in that job. If you believe that you're gonna make a change, you're not gonna be the best. My voice cracked. See, I get fired up and my voice cracks. You're not gonna get ahead. You're not gonna be the guy who's gonna get the promotion or the girl who's gonna get the promotion if you're a bare minimum type of person. And promoting that bare minimum attitude is bullshit. Imagine in the fire department or in the police department, you got a guy that's going to relieve you, and we have them. We have these guys and girls, and they show up right at the dot, 6:59, right before the shift starts at 7. All right, and that sucks, man. When you're on the receiving end of that, and you got kids at home, you got to take a kid to school, and you got a guy that comes in right at the dot to work. It's bullshit. If we had that, which we do, but if it was more prevalent in the fire service, there would be a big issue, because you don't want a guy or a girl that's getting destroyed, getting calls all night, and then they get that call at 6:35, and they gotta run it, and then they're gonna be out. They get back at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, you know? So, quiet quitting is a stupid term, and just call it doing the bare minimum for a job you don't like. Shouldn't even have been a phrase. Go to sleep, bitches.